Infinity Ward says, join our live stream tomorrow, October 13th at 11 a.m. Nope, I ain't getting up that early. Get a first look at the Infinite Warfare beta. Yeah, I may just sound like an idiot right now, but I still don't have a code, guys. I have nothing. Pre-downloaded and stuff, and I saw that Red M's, she tweeted like a picture of this thing, and it's like, you're all signed up for the beta now. And I'm sitting here like, I never even got this before. I don't know what you're talking about. I have yet to receive like some sort of email for a code or some bullshit. I downloaded it on my PS4, you know, the digital download or whatever. I don't know what I have to do now. I have no idea. I'm just sitting here waiting, hoping that like it just magically downloads for me, but everybody keeps telling me I need a code. So I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Also, if you didn't notice, I fixed my lighting, okay? So my videos, my lighting has always been... let's just say it's been subpar, okay? Lighting on my videos have always been just not very good. They've actually been really shit. I would always try to use natural lighting and all this other stuff to like, you know, do it, but then like this whole side of the room is dark. This side of the room is too bright, and then if I like take these blackout curtains and put it over the thing, and then it's too dark on both sides. So I just say, fuck it, at least it's bright on one end. I've always had this little lamp here that I got specifically for the horror playthroughs whenever I had to turn the lights out just to set the mood, and then I can, you know, turn on this little light just so it can illuminate my face. Now all I did was I got a brighter bulb, and now I'm just pointing it at the wall. So all of this time it could have been like such a simple fix, but it's just it's not. It wasn't. See, I was never the type of guy to like I don't know. I never saw this whole thing as like a profession or some bullshit. And that's not talking shit on anybody that, you know, did YouTube on like a super serious note. In a sense, I'm not even gonna say I didn't take YouTube seriously, because I did this shit every single day for years and years and years, basically sacrificed all of my social life for the whole thing. 95% of my friends are through the internet, and a large percentage of those that I have met are from the internet. What I meant by taking it seriously is like having like, you know, the best microphone in the world, and having like the best setup and cleanest setup in the world with cable management and all this other shit. Absolutely not. No, it's just, nope. My whole setup is a mess. I got a whole bunch of shit on my desk. I got like 20 knives. Like, I don't give a shit. Random keyboard keys, some chapstick, more knives, a fucking Dragon Ball. Like, I see people all the time with like these, okay, when I went to the Face House, for example, it was the weirdest thing in the world whenever like I was gonna be a part of like a video for everybody, because they have all of these like big ass professional lighting things, these daylight bulbs with screens over them and these microphones set up and all this other shit, and I'm just sitting here with like a little Audio-Technica microphone that's still sitting on like the little default stand that comes with it. Meanwhile, people have like cameras that are shooting in 4K and with like a professional microphone on top of it. I always thought that was the fanciest thing in the world, the little arm thing that hangs down with the microphone that just sits there. I see it all the time on Agony's stream, especially. Just the microphone just swings in and it just chills there, and it sounds amazing. Mine is just sitting on a little stand that I don't know. I have a little screen over. I don't know if this little pop filter actually helps at all, since I don't speak closely to the microphone. It probably doesn't do anything, actually. Pop filters are when you're actually closer to the microphone, so when you say pee, it doesn't have that like gust of air. But that doesn't even happen on this microphone because I'm not even close to it. My setup, man, like I have a TV here that is like, I don't know how many years old. It's like 720p, and it's not even displaying half of the channels correctly anyway. Not that 720p is like some like total garbage or something, but I'm just like, this thing is like one of the first HD TVs I've ever seen in my life. It's not thin like all the other ones, and I haven't turned this thing on in I don't know, a few months, and the one time that I did turn it on was just to see if it still worked. The internet's my TV at this point, so I don't even know why it's here, honestly. I should probably take this out and then put like a laptop here or something. This screen is like 24 or 23 inches or something like that. This screen is, I think, 21 inches, and then this screen is 32 inches. Usually when you see these clean ass setups with like 3 screens and everything, they're all connected together. The person could just sit there and watch 4D porn across the whole thing. Now, by no means am I saying that my setup is like trash or something. Like, in value, this is a great setup. It's just the way that I set it up is, yeah, like I said, subpar. And that's being nice about it. The weirdest thing in the world is when you have to explain to somebody what you do as a YouTuber. Like, it's always awkward every single time that I have to go somewhere that's, I don't know, like going to a movie theater or like get my hair cut or something. And people ask like, oh yeah, are you in school? And I'm sitting there like, I'm not saying don't go to school. I'm just saying, here I am. If you can't get it, well, you know, just hope you can scream at a couple video games. And as long as all the cyberbullying isn't too much for you, you're good. But anyway, it's really awkward to explain what I do because it doesn't make sense. Like, if I go and say something along the lines of like, okay, I'm a YouTuber, right? Somebody just goes and asks like, oh yeah, what do you do for work, man? You know? Oh yeah, you go to school? And I'm like, no, you know, I didn't ever went to college or anything. They go, oh, so you're just working, right? And I'm like, yeah, I'm just working. He's like, oh, what do you do? And you have to sit there and you have to explain it, and I'm just kind of like, I'm a YouTuber. I make videos and put them on the internet. Not trying to rip you off, Hutch. That just, it is what it is. That's like the most perfect intro that anybody can. That's actually probably one of my favorite intros in the world. My name is Hutch, and I make videos and put them on the internet. Best intro on YouTube, period. Next to the obvious, hey, what's up, guys? It's Scarce here. The Scarce impersonation's on point, right? I've had a lot of practice. But see, so when I say I make like YouTube videos, they always ask what kind of videos, and I'm just like, I make gaming videos. I play video games, and they're like, oh, you're like a professional gamer. And I'm like, no, there's a big difference here. I make videos, I just chat shit, maybe hit some montage clips here and there. People think, oh, you know, it's pretty cool, Call of Duty. Make some other series and stuff, and they're like, oh, like, what do you do? You just do like talk shows and shit? And I'm just like, I guess, I don't fucking know what to call it. Like, I'm not a professional in anything. Maybe professional cutcomer or some bullshit, but this shit isn't hard to do. It always seems like every time I explain what I do to people that, you know, don't watch YouTube videos or like have any YouTubers that they watch on a normal basis, there's always this sense of, what do you call it? It's this sense of, basically I can tell the person has no idea what the fuck I am then. This person has no idea what the fuck I am, and they don't even want to ask any more questions because they know they won't understand anyway. It's almost as if they regret asking, or it's almost as if it's almost an insult that I explain it to them in so many different ways and they still don't understand it. Like, I'm pretty sure my grandparents still don't even understand the shit that I do, and they live with me. Like, if my grandparents ever tell somebody like, oh yeah, he's a gamer. Like, oh, do you go to like competitions and stuff? No, like, motherfucker. If I went to competitions, okay, I talked about it so many times, but I would never be a professional on that level. Like, pro play for any game, League of Legends, Call of Duty, CS, there's no fucking way, because I get so angry. At least when I'm making videos and I get my ass destroyed, like, you know, 6-on or something, like, at least people are just, you know, laughing at me through the internet. It doesn't hurt that bad. See, it's different if people just watched me lose professionally on a stage. There's just no fucking way. The shit that League of Legends players go through, like the mental conditioning, is just, it has to be ridiculous. It's just, I would never want to show my face even to a fucking mirror ever again if I ever lost on like an international stage. There's no way. It just sounds ridiculous because we're talking about video games, but it's not just video games anymore. Like, this shit, we've evolved, people. I'm so proud. Not a professional though.